Hey Sam, how do I know if my client has good long-term potential or if I'm wasting my time? Good question, and thank you, Academy student who for some reason she wants to remain anonymous. But what we want as video editors is security in knowing that our efforts long-term will be appreciated. Of course financially, but also going beyond the finances, we also want a good work environment. We want a good working relationship with our client. And that's actually so important that sometimes taking a hit to your finances is actually the better option. For example, one of my students, Styles, he recently turned down an $8,000 a month retainer to downgrade to a $6,000 a month retainer, which is still not bad. But the $6K a month client was actually way better to work with, had a much better reputation, but also it allowed my student a bit more free time so that he could do other things. And of course, my relationship with my biggest client, Hamza, is very prolific. I was able to build a 10 out of 10 business relationship with Hamza and personal relationship, and we was able to travel the world together, scale his YouTube channel from 500 subs to over 2 million, scale my personal income from like £200 a month to over $12,000 a month. And a part of doing that was actually me dropping my other clients so that I could go all in on the mission with Hamza, which is a big risk when you come to think of it. You're going all in on one person. You need to be able to rely on this person. You need to know that they do have long-term potential, and you need to know that you're going to be rewarded for your loyalty, right? And I'm in such an awesome place now that I'm able to pass off the torch that I began to carry with Hamza to my other students. I've got over 8 of my other Academy students hired under Hamza now, which is awesome. But for us to risk going all in on a client, the reward needs to be worth it, and it also needs to be a calculated risk. So guys, editors watching this, I have an actionable step for you, okay? This isn't a normal YouTube video where you sit, you mentally masturbate, and then you click off the video and forget everything that I've just talked about. No, I actually want you to do something, okay? I want you to write down in either a physical journal or in a digital journal the following questions for your current client, and we're going to both figure out together if they are a good client long-term or if you should probably consider jumping ship in the near future. First question is, how much longevity does this business relationship have? And then to expand upon that, I've got a few sub-questions. Can I see myself working with them for the next 2 years? Do I get along with them well? And do I see them doing the same business model for the next 2 years? Because you don't want someone who's constantly flipping, okay? The next question I want you to journal, is this person ambitious? Do they have a student mindset to life, specifically business? Do they speak with conviction and have a clear mission? And interestingly, would I drink a beer with them at a bar? This is weirdly one of the most important metrics that I judge my client relationships off. If I wouldn't feel comfortable drinking a beer with them in a bar, there's probably not too much longevity in my business relationship with them. And finally, have they proven to be generous and fair? Is negotiating with them like getting blood from a stone? Do they understand the importance of a good team environment, or are you just a cog in their business machine? Is your extra effort rewarded verbally or monetarily? And I want to caveat this by saying the best way that you can essentially mold your client into a good client, because you can do that, it's like build a client workshop. You actually have way more control over how your client behaves than you might think. And it's a lot to do with how you carry yourself and how you behave. So I get every single one of my Academy students not just read, but study a book. And this book is How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you study this book, and if you master this book, and if you every single day try to behave more aligned with the principles of this book, there's a 0% chance that you won't make good money doing whatever you want to do in life, okay? And if you align yourself with the principles of this book, it actually creates a paradigm where your client begins to behave in the same way as well. So boys, please take half an hour to an hour journaling those questions, okay? Mull over it, think about it very deeply. And if you don't yet have any video editing clients, or you do have clients, but you don't see much longevity with working with them, or you just want to be paid better, then consider joining my Academy of Excellence. We make finding new clients easy for video editors. Easy, okay? Inside, you'll gain access to over 25 hours of video content, turning you into a business god, but also a video editor god. We're not just teaching video editing, we're teaching you how to make money video editing specifically. You also gain access to the best video editing network on the planet, where client job opportunities are posted every single day. Check it out, it's the first link in the description. If you're serious about making money video editing, it will be the best investment you have ever made in your entire life. And we now have a very new affordable payment plan so you can get started straight away. First link in the description, boys. I hope this was helpful. Take care.